So with the anabolic diet, there is an enormous variety of recipes to pick from when it comes to ice cream. It's getting to a point where it's so difficult to keep track of the amount of flavors you can pick from when it comes to selecting which anabolic ice cream you want. So if there's a flavor you really want to exist, chances are someone's gonna make it if it hasn't been made already. But there is a problem though. For a lot of people on the anabolic diet who don't currently partake in it, have a big criticism when it comes to the ice creams, and that is the consistency. For as much volume as there is, it doesn't feel like ice cream. It's foam. It tastes like foam. I hear it all the time. Wait, tastes like foam? Feels like foam. I hear both. They say both. And I get it, because it took me a while to really start to like anabolic ice cream. I love it now, but it took me a couple months of getting used to. However, I'm very excited for this particular review, because my boy Alex, the key to fat loss, came out with what he claims to be the most delicious chocolate anabolic ice cream on YouTube.
So, are you guys ready for the most chocolatey, creamy, anabolic ice cream of all time? Then get ready to witness the anabolic triple chocolate overload ice cream.
You gotta back that up, bro. Now I got one ice cream on my channel and I haven't made any since. And the truth is, my claim to fame isn't ice cream. So if this totally blows mine out of the water, I don't really care. If you enjoy mine, great. If you enjoy this, great. It's not a competition. I'm just excited that we got a new recipe that supposedly not only brings the taste element, but the consistency element, at least much closer than what we have to date. So today I bring you the key to fat losses triple chocolate, I never remember the name. The anabolic triple chocolate overlord ice cream. I love chocolate ice cream. One of my favorites. See, I'm not real picky with ice cream. I don't really have a favorite. I got a few that stand out in my head, but I love pretty much every flavor of ice cream because it's ice cream. It's delicious. But I'm done talking because I am starving and I am excited to get into this. Guys, if you have not already, please drop a like down below and smash that subscribe button. Ring the bell to be notified when I drop more videos like this. And leave a comment if you have a suggestion for a video in the future. All right, let's do it. So the ingredients are a little unorthodox, but I got nothing but faith in Alex because the dude is an absolute grinder when it comes to anabolic recipes. See, I sometimes make recipes on my channel, I'll do it every so often, but I don't really dedicate myself to it. Alex has dedicated himself to it. Go to his channel, look at the recipes, it's like nothing I've ever seen. There's a lot of anabolic recipe channels out there, but one that really sticks out to me is Alex. He has such an in-depth knowledge on how foods kind of react to each other, how to achieve the best consistency, taste, maximize volume. It's crazy how much work gets put in. So after we're done here, watch the whole video. Make sure you check out his channel and subscribe to him. The guy puts in freaking work. Here's what we're gonna need. We are going to need red kidney beans. Like I said, unorthodox. Chocolate whey protein, I'm gonna be using Jack Factory Signature Whey as always. If you guys are interested in the one that I use, you can use my code Ethan20, link in the description. Helps my channel out, but any protein that's chocolate is gonna work for you. You're also gonna need chocolate casein protein. I don't currently own any, but fortunately my sister was kind enough to lend me some. Thank you, Hannah. Artificial sweetener, I'm just gonna be using stevia. Vanilla extract, chocolate extract, coffee extract, chocolate sugar-free pudding mix, Dutch cocoa. You're gonna need quark cheese. I didn't know this existed until I saw his video, but like I said, you learn stuff from this guy. Go check him out. You're gonna need both xanthan and guar gum, salt, and you're gonna need water and ice. I'm not gonna pull the ice out until I need it because I don't want it to melt, obviously. As for your kitchen weapons, you are going to need your food scale, your Ninja blender, you're gonna need a whisk or a hand mixer or something that you can just whip it up with a little bit, you know? Spatula and a device for ice cream consumption. If there's anything in particular that you don't have that you need for this recipe or any other recipe, I got a bunch of links in the description, but if you're all set, if you're good to go, if you got your thug jug, which I don't, one sec. Got it. All right, let's do it. All right. All right, we need ice first. Good timing. Can't go on video. Give me a second. So next up, we're gonna add the quark cheese. I'm assuming this is really similar to Greek yogurt. Smells kind of good. I'm gonna try it. This doesn't count as tasting the recipe. I'm just trying something new. It's actually really good. 140 calories for 14 grams of protein. That's not bad. It's actually pretty good. In goes the cheese. Now we gotta add water. I'm gonna be using Thug Jug Nectar, but you can use whatever you'd like. But just understand, if you don't use the Thug Jug water, it's pretty beta, so, you know. Now we throw in all of our extracts. Now we gotta blend it for a minute, so I'll see you in a second. All right, so we need 40 grams of sweetener. A little bit of whey protein. Yeah, by the way, guys, I'm not gonna tell you the measurements for the ingredients that you need, because if you wanna know that, you gotta watch his original video. If I tell you how to do everything here, you're not gonna go watch his video. And he did all the work. But yeah, chocolate pudding mix. Add some Dutch cocoa powder. We're gonna need some xanthan gum as well as guar gum. And finally, the best ingredient, beans. This be our mix. Now we gotta blend it up. Throw your blender on and let it rip. As always, you gotta scrape it up a little bit after the first blend. Make sure you get all the powder off the sides. I reviewed a lot of recipes, but I'll tell you what, this is the time that I am most tempted to lick the freaking thing. Chocolate ice cream, man, it's just tempting. Let it rip again. All right, it is time for a consistency test. That actually looks like ice cream. That looks like soft serve ice cream that I used to get at Abbott's. Alex, don't tease me, bro. I know, I feel like I'm getting pump faked right now. I feel like it's gonna look great. I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna be bad. I don't know, man. Like, how do you get like really accurate consistency-esque anabolic I'll shut up now. Put this in the sink. Not gonna lick it. As tempted as I am. So Alex mentions in his video that the blender doesn't really activate the gelatin in the pudding mix that well. So what you guys wanna do, if you wanna go the extra step, is, I was looking for the spatula that's in the blender. You wanna take your ice cream and pour it in a bowl. I actually put mine in the freezer to maybe cool it off a little bit, because I don't know if the blades heated up the ice cream a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour everything in here. Look at that. I'll tell you what, man, it's passing the eyeball test. This looks like legitimate soft serve ice cream. So if we hand mix this, it's gonna activate a lot of the gelatin. It's gonna give it a better consistency, but he does preface that this is an optional step. So if you don't want to, you can just eat it right now. But I'm doing a review. I want the best possible consistency product thing possible. This looks like legitimate soft serve. This looks exactly like what I would order at some ice cream shop. Grab yourself a device for ice cream consumption. In typical fashion, I'm gonna be taking Hershey sugar-free syrup and I'm just gonna rim the side for aesthetic purposes, but you don't gotta do this. Perfect. And in goes the ice cream. Finally, we are done. Alex, my dude, my guy. I'm not gonna talk any longer. I don't want this to melt, so let's go make our way to the review spot. Welcome back to the review spot. Today, we are gonna be judging some of the greatest, supposedly, anabolic ice cream in the game. I love chocolate ice cream, so this is perfect. This is right up my alley. Whole recipe makes about 4 cups. Calories and macros for the entire thing will be posted to my left. So guys, it is that time. The best time. It is time for the taste test. I am not gonna cheers the lens because I know I'm gonna make a mess. So, cheers. It's so rich. It's so creamy. It's really thick. There's almost no air. It feels like, I'm not gonna say full fat ice cream, but it's just so much more accurate. It's so much closer than any anabolic ice cream I've had up to this point. Anabolic ice cream won't be the same after this. I'm telling you guys. Oh my gosh, the consistency is on point. I'm blown away by how well that turned out. The beans, the quark cheese, these are things that I never would have thought to incorporate in anabolic ice cream. Maybe just because I'm so used to the basic anabolic ice cream formula of just xanthan gum, ice, protein, extract, and a couple other things. This right here He had the beans, he had the cheese, he had a bunch of different extracts. He had a lot of Dutch cocoa. He didn't even use a Hershey, he used the Dutch cocoa. I don't know how significant of a difference it would be if I use regular Hershey cocoa, but the Dutch cocoa really does come out. I can tell that there's a lot in there, and I really like it. The coffee extract honestly does wonders for this. It's like another layer on top of the chocolate. It doesn't taste like an espresso. It just tastes richer, chocolatier, freaking delicious. So good. Now, obviously, it's not like take an ice cream scooper and roll up a perfect ice cream ball kind of ice cream, but it's so much thicker. There's way less air. It's like a soft serve. You know the machine where they kind of go like this and it just, does that crap? That's what this is. And I'm loving it, man. I'm here for this. Alex did his homework. I can tell that a lot of effort and a lot of trials were put into this. I'm gonna give this a 9.4. I was gonna say 5, but I'm gonna say 4. This is easily my new favorite anabolic ice cream, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. I have some flavors out there that I enjoy more, but the combination of the extremely rich chocolate and the almost on point soft serve consistency, I just don't see this being beaten for a little while. See, my only concern with this is because they use beans in the ice cream and it's a chocolate ice cream, the bean flavor isn't going to be distinguishable because of how rich the chocolate is. And I'm assuming that they play a huge role in terms of the consistency, so my question is, if we wanted to make an ice cream that wasn't chocolate, if we wanted to make like a vanilla, or we wanted to make like a mint chip, or a cookie dough, or cookies and cream, could we use the beans? Would that be able to hide the flavor, or does it have to be chocolate? Because, hey, I'm not complaining with what we got here. I'm beyond thrilled with what Alex came up with. But I want this consistency with other flavors as well. And I'm afraid that if the beans are that important and we can't hide the flavor if it's not a rich chocolate, what if we're just stuck with one flavor? Because I need to see this in other flavors. Like, I need it so bad. I'm ecstatic with how this turned out. I got almost no critiques. Now, of course, it comes down to personal preference, but in terms of taste, in terms of consistency, in terms of what I look for in an ice cream, this is the best one on YouTube right now. Now, there's some other flavors that might taste a little better, but with a package deal of taste and consistency with ice cream, that's the winner. That is the winner in my opinion. There's plenty of great creams, but that just sticks out. The different utilization of ingredients that I never would have thought to incorporate in an ice cream, it blows my mind that he came up with that. And I will be making this so much, dude. I always say the last bite's the worst bite, and in this case, it still is, but now it's even worse because I really enjoy this. You guys really need to give this recipe a chance. Like, I had high expectations. I saw how it looked in his video and I was like, okay, I'm pretty pumped, but then I tried it and now I'm never going back. So what I'm gonna do in my free time is I'm gonna use the beans and the quark cheese, and I'm gonna try to just make different flavors. Like, I'm gonna try making like a peanut butter or a mint chip or a cookie dough or something. And I'm just gonna see if the beans can get masked by those flavors. And if it doesn't work, then, that sucks. But if that fails, I'm just glad we got this. I'm happy with that. I am content. One day we're going to achieve an ice cream that you can take a scooper and actually just roll up balls, and it's not gonna be like frozen chunks of ice. It's gonna be like real ice cream that's anabolic. One day we're gonna get there. I don't know how, but we're gonna do it. And something tells me our boy Alex is gonna break the seal. So man, I'm counting on you, but in the meantime, you did me proud. Go subscribe to Alex. Go like his video. Go watch the original recipe and try it for yourself, because you guys will not be disappointed. I have never steered you wrong. I don't think. If I did, you didn't comment it, so I'm gonna assume I'm doing pretty good so far. So thank you. Like the video and subscribe. But that is it for me, guys. If you have not already, please drop a like down below and smash that subscribe button. Ring the bell to be notified when I drop more videos like this, and leave a comment if you got a suggestion for a video in the future. I have one more meal left on my day, and I know for a fact I will be making batch number 2. Appreciate you watching. I will see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Peace.